I want to do a quick magic trick with you at home. So, first thing I'm going to ask you is I need you to pick a random number between 1 and 10. All right, you guys got it? Whatever the number is, I need you to multiply it by 9. Okay, now if it's a 2-digit number, I need you to add together whatever those two numbers are. So let's say you came up with a number like 27. Well, then you would add the 2 and the 7 together. Okay, now you got your new number. Okay, whatever that number is, I need you to subtract 5. Okay, you guys got your new number? All right, now we're going to correspond that, whatever that number is, to a letter of the alphabet. So if your number is 1, it would be A. If your number is 2, it would be B. If your number is 3, it would be C, and so on, right? Okay, now with that new letter that you have, I need you to think of a country. Think of any country that starts with that letter. Okay, now take the second letter in that country, and I need you to think of any animal that starts with that letter. Okay, you guys got it? You got your country, and you got your animal. And let's do one more thing. Let's take the last letter of the animal that you chose and think of a precious stone. Like if the letter is D, it would be diamonds, or if it is R, it would be rubies. Okay, you guys got it? Okay, now how many people are thinking of elephants in the country Denmark with topaz? Is that what you were thinking?
I didn't know you had magic powers.
I don't. Because magic isn't real.
Oh, yeah.
Do you believe in magic?
No, I think it's all just illusions.
But that was what you were thinking, right? Elephants, Denmark,
Yes. Yeah.
topaz.
Yep.
Okay. Now let's break down why that worked.
Okay.
Because I think that's what the majority of the people are thinking.
Oh, yeah,
Some
for
people
sure.
it might not have worked with, but most people it did.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about this. So the first thing I asked you guys to do was pick a number between 1 and 10. You could pick any number. Let's say you picked 5, okay? Then I said the second thing you need to do is you need to multiply it by 9. So let's just do that right now. What's 9 times 5? 45.
45, yeah.
Okay. And the third thing I asked you to do was add those two numbers together if it was a 2-digit number. So you could have picked 1.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If you picked 1, your number would be 9. So in that case, you would have done nothing. But in this example, we said 5, which is 45. So 4 plus 5 is 9. So either way, we come up with 9. Even if we would have chose, let's say, 3. 3 times 9 is 27. 2 plus 7 is 9.
Still.
You always get 9.
Yep, you sure do.
So that's the trick. See, then from that point, I asked you to subtract 5. So you're always going to end up with 4 because everyone got 9.
Yeah.
So now that I've pushed you into, on your own, randomly selecting the number 4, then I said correspond it to a letter. And I told you 1 meant A, 2 meant B, 3 meant C. So then 4 is D.
Yeah.
So now everyone's gotten D.
Right.
Okay. Unless you did your math wrong. Now, if you did your math wrong, then you're probably like, no, that's not what I got at all. Okay. But once you got D, how many countries can you think of with D?
Yeah, there's maybe 5,
But I think most people are going to select Denmark.
Yeah,
Some people might select like Dominican Republic or something like that. But most people are going to select Denmark.
Right.
And then the second letter in Denmark is E. So how many animals do you know that start with the letter E?
Yeah.
Well, elephant, I would say, is probably
the most popular one.
the most popular one. And then the last letter in elephant is T. How many precious stones do you know that start with the letter T?
I think it's only the one I could think of.
Yeah. I'm sure there probably are other ones that we're not aware of, but these are the most popular choices, and that's how I was able to predict what you guys randomly or didn't randomly pick.
Yeah. So where'd you learn this magic trick?
Yeah, this isn't my invention, and I don't know actually who wrote it, but where I saw it was there's a magician on YouTube, very popular, and he does a lot of puzzles. Chris Ramsey, his stuff is great. You guys should check it out. But he kind of talks about what we are going to talk about today. We're going to talk about like extra powers or ESP or psychics or any of that.
Yeah.
And I, at least from what I've gathered from Chris's videos, he thinks the way that Penn Jillette thinks from Penn and Teller, and or the way Randy the Magnificent thinks. Magic is great entertainment, but it is not real.
Yeah.
And a lot of people believe that it is. And I thought we could talk today about what a scam it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure is a scam.
And how we've talked several times about how we don't really have respect for people that hold it up as real.
Yeah.
Now, magicians like Penn and Teller and Chris Ramsey,
Yeah.
that is great entertainment. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
But it's not the same as like some of these psychics that say, oh, I can talk to your loved ones or